Rom-coms, we love them, don't we? We always love a good rom-com. And today I've got a pretty mellow rom-com actually. It's nothing too fantastic. In fact, I actually didn't know when I was going to do a review on this, but I read the last chapter literally last night. I just happened to be updating my Mal page, and I noticed that when I was plugging in my chapter, I had one more, so I quickly hopped on my iPad, read it, and well, lo and behold, I finished it. So today I have a manga for y'all called Ogami-San Dadamore Desu. And quickly before we hop into that, I just gotta say, we have reached our goal, or my goal, but together we have reached this goal of 200 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm just so happy to finally reach this. Right now, at the time of this recording, on the 18th, I believe, of December, we are at 207, so clearly we crushed that goal. And I'm hoping to keep on going strong. Y'all have completely blown up my last video about Gintama. If you're interested, here's a little thumbnail. All I can say is that I have a lot of good things to say about that show, and apparently I am not even close to the God tier stuff. So anyways, if you are here from that or you're returning, thank you for coming back. But even if it's your first time here, welcome. Hopefully you enjoy your stay and you see a reason to stay and continue coming back. But anyways, I don't want to drag this on too long. Just want to put a quick little thank you before I start working on a 200 subscriber special. But honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to do for that right now. But anyways, let's get going on with this review. So, what is this? This is a nice little chill rom-com. It's got no massive climax. It's got no like crazy storyline. It's just a chill ride. I mean, it's enjoyable, 100%. I found myself enjoying it. Is it a 10 out of 10? No way. No way. Not even close. But it is fun. It is a fun manga. So essentially, this is about this girl called Ogami-San, and she starts to talk to this one dude. He's he keeps a distance from most people, and there's a good reason why. So he's got this interesting condition where if anyone touches him, they will just blurt out whatever their mind is thinking about, no matter what it is. They'll just blurt it out. So like, you touch and then boom, you just will say whatever you're thinking about. If you're thinking about raw dogging some girl, boom, there you go. You just blurt that out all of a sudden. No matter how socially unacceptable saying that out loud would be in the situation, you will say it. And trust me, they do make gags about that. Obviously, that's really the main storyline, so every single gag essentially revolves around that. But it's fun. I think it's warm-hearted. It's not like they try to overdo the gags. The author knows the balance between trying to crack too many jokes and keeping things not just like old lovey-dovey romance. I have read romance mangas where it's all romance, and I loved them. But, they stuck to their guns. They knew what was the big stuff to do. Honestly, it's actually one of my favorites. I even have a review of it. It's a really old video of mine. I actually really want to redo it, honestly, but I'm nowhere even close to thinking about redoing videos. Not even close. That's a long way down, but I digress. Anyways, this is an enjoyable manga. It's seven, my bad, I'm about to say 7 chapters, that'd be pretty short. It's 7 volumes long, so it's not too long. You got, what, 35 chapters? So, nothing too bad. You could probably read it in a pretty short amount of time. It's a nice read. I suggest checking it out. I mean, is it my favorite? Absolutely not. But did I at least enjoy it? Yes. However, there is one thing I need to talk about, and that is chapter 14 and 15. Now, this is I'm not going to give any spoilers, no spoilers here, but in those 2 chapters, those are my 2 least favorite. And if you read it, you'll understand why. I've read that you can skip those 2 chapters and nothing will change in the storyline. I read them because I didn't hear about that literally until just now. I was looking it up on Mal and looking at other people's reviews just to see what they had to say. Most people had pretty similar things. Some people actually rated it 8, which I think is pretty high for this manga, but you know, most people said, yeah, it's a pretty chill story. It's a fun ride, no crazy climax, just fun ride to enjoy. But anyways, yeah, this one person gave it a 4 out of 10. I think that's a lot lower than what it should be. But they mainly focus on this one chapter, and I mean, yeah, it's one chapter, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know, it did affect the story a little bit, but honestly, I pretty much forgot about it after reading like 10 chapters afterwards. I mean, it's what, like 2 out of 35 chapters, so it's very, very small chunk. It's just not even like anything. It's all optional pretty much from what I've read. I personally can't actually say how it would have affected the story if I didn't read it, because I read them, but they never come up again. Like, you can just skip right over them, and they definitely are the worst chapters. I mean, you can just read them anyway, just so you get the full story, but they're honestly they're nothing special. So they're not very good. Now, I don't want to give any spoilers about them, so obviously I won't tell you why I dislike them, because if you're thinking about reading this, I don't want to spoil it for y'all. But anyways, there's also some very fun characters in here. You've got some nice dynamics. It's a pretty chill. It's a slice of life rom-com. There's no like crazy drama going on. They try to keep it chill. It's a fun ride. It's got an interesting ending, which I think is very different than other endings. Obviously, I won't say it, but overall, they did a pretty good. I mean, the author did a pretty good job with it. I mean, endings are always hard to do because they're so difficult. There's one romance manga that I read that had a flawless ending. I could not have made it better. I could not think of any way to make it better. Actually, maybe one way. I felt one part was rushed, but that is not this manga. So this manga, its ending is very, again, no spoilers, just so you know, just so we're on the same page. This ending is super chill. Nothing. It's alright. I mean, I think it's nothing like out of this world, but I think it gets the job done, and it doesn't feel fake, I guess you could say. It feels like the way a high school rom-com should conclude. So that's it, honestly. If you enjoyed this video and you think this is the manga that you want to try out, you know, let me know. I want to know if you think this is the manga that you'd enjoy. Or if you've read it and you have anything to say about it, please let me know. I want to know what your thoughts are. This is I don't know any other person who's read this manga. So yeah, just, you know, maybe give it a shot, read 1 or 2 chapters. It might not be for you. Honestly, I was even debating finishing it at times. But at the end, I mean, it was a fun ride. It was a fun ride. I'd say it's like dead in the middle. It's not bad. It's not amazing. Yeah, it's in the middle, leaning towards the good side. Anyways, that's it. Hope to see you guys in the future. As you can probably tell, I do a lot of manga reviews, a lot of rom-coms. I would admit, I'm a rom-com junkie. I read a lot of those. But anyways, if you're interested, I have quintessential quintuplet videos. I've got Hiyakoi, Grand Blue. I've got TZ Master Takagi-san as an adult. I've even got some anime videos like Gintama and this one about Rent-A-Girlfriend. So if any of those interest you, go check it out. If not, no hard feelings, but hopefully I'll see you in the future. Peace.